2024 has been our year, and we are very grateful to all our mentors and mentees who have participated in the 2 years mentoring program. We had 35 mentors and about 37 mentees. Through the course of 2 years, from 2022 to 2024, we have witnessed the growth. We also witnessed different emotions when mentors and mentees meet. And we got to learn a lot from our mentors through the online dialogues that we've been organizing. And in this documentary, you will get to see some of the impact stories of our mentors and what mentoring can do to not only to mentees but also to mentors. And it's a platform where we are all learning from one another.
My mentee, her name is Karen Innocent Mtendechi, and we have been engaged together for 2 years now. I've known her for 2 years. We've been working together, building our relationship for 2 years now, and I'm very happy about that. And so we did have goals the beginning of the program. Some of those goals was we're preparing some portfolios. We had a goal of getting employment. We had another goal of approaching the professional registration process with AQRB, and I'm so happy that among those goals we have been able to achieve them, I could say, to a very high percentage. For example, with employment, coincidentally, she's working with my mentor, and that is working really well. She's performing excellently, so that has been a major achievement. But also with the registration process, she's already one step ahead, trying to achieve the registration. So I could say those were some of the major achievements. But the biggest achievement is that I have been able to get a young sister that now we can communicate, we can laugh together and share things with each other.
My mentee is Elizabeth Kisabo, and I met her in this past mentoring session. So I've been mentoring her ever since. Elizabeth had just graduated, and so she had just started a new job in Zanzibar, and at the same time she wanted to practice and go through the professional training. So for me, it was very important to explain to her that it is important to find a registered architectural firm with which she can practice. So I think mainly it's depending on what point of journey the mentee is at, then you can set basically small steps towards meeting the larger goal. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of transformation, very positive. I think the confidence is one thing that I can definitely say. When we first started talking, she wasn't really sure how to navigate. But then during our first couple of sessions, we worked through the SMART goals. So she had to basically, I tasked her to outline exactly what her priorities were, and so we were able to work through the priorities in a prioritizing things. So I've just seen immense growth, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud that she attempted the professional examinations and just texted me and said she passed. Wow. Because she was quite concerned how she was going to manage to do everything, plus where she was working before. So congratulations, Elizabeth. I'm so proud of you. Absolutely.
Nora and I had a sort of fortnightly call, and at each call we would sort of define what an immediate goal was and what a long-term goal was. And we would actually take notes. Both of us would take notes, and whenever we would sort of meet, we would sort of go back and see what we had written down and what we had achieved. It's been a wonderful journey, and the motivation is very simple. If we what we've learned in life, if I'm able to give even a little bit and empower somebody, it's just so fulfilling.
The journey was more of a passion, and I think I've always had it in me. I've always had mentors in my life, so it kind of felt like paying it forward. I've been mentored, but also to be able to mentor other people. So as a mentee and a mentor, I'm benefiting both worlds. So what I can tell for TAWAH is keep pushing on, keep doing what you're doing, because honestly speaking, even if we don't have everyone that has to participate, but for the few that are participating, they're really going further, and you can see the connections and the relationships. Like for example, today ours is a success story. I mentored one who mentored someone else, and then we're all working together. We've become a family, we've become friends, we've become sisters, and it's something quite inspiring. But one thing I can say is we should increase more of social gatherings. I feel we have, like, let's say tea meetings, tea and coffee, or we have a cocktail meeting, or we have games. It might be something that really creates more of a connection, because after all, hey, mentorship is about, it's more than just me leading and guiding you, but it's more of the connections that we want to make at the end of the day.
So I was very fortunate that I was connected up with Beatrice, who is charming and intelligent, wonderful young architect, and I mentored her for 2 years, I think. We met every 2 weeks on a Thursday morning online, sometimes by telephone and sometimes using Zoom. And in my life, I think that one of the interesting things about this mentorship program is it's two ways. You give advice to the students, but the students have very beautiful and thoughtful things to tell you yourself. My advice would be, don't be limited by the people in your close environment. You can be connected with and learn from people far away.
I've been a mentor in this program since its inception. That was 2022. We start by setting goals. We do that process together, myself and the mentee. We set goals professionally, etc., etc. And then we make small activities that will make us move towards the goal. Every time we meet, we tick what have we done so far, what has been the progress, what has been the setback, and how do we work towards achieving the objective, and how do we work towards getting a solution for the setback. Word to mentors, keep going, keep going. We have a lot of ground to cover. Word to mentees is that you are so lucky and blessed to have mentors. Myself, I started out in the profession of town planning. I did not have a mentor, and I wish I had. So I had to dig, by myself like kuku wa kienyeji. But for the mentees in this program, I want to tell you, make the best of use of your mentors, because this is it. It's not gonna get better than this.
So Catherine and I were in two different locations. So she was in Tanzania, I was in the US. Thank you so much for the journey. Not only have you grown, but I've grown right along with you. We've discussed and we've shared so many memories. They won't be forgotten. And so I want to say to you, continue to be a hard worker. I'm here if you need me. And just remember that anything is possible. Anything that you want to do, anything that you want to strive for, you can do it.
Spero di aver sostenuto la mia mentee Amida nella maniera più opportuna possibile, e che questo programma sostiene tutte le donne è veramente importante. Grazie per avermi dato l'opportunità di partecipare a questo grande progetto. Thank you very much. Thank you, TAWAH.
First of all, I'm glad that my mentee is a communicator. She's very good in communicating. So in every challenge she went through, she communicates. And that's how we solve every problem that came around. The best thing that I always tell my mentee is to be positive and to have confidence on whatever she does, because she can do everything, anything. Only the sky is the limit. With this program, at least she has changed, you know. And right now, the way she talks, the way she faces some challenges, the way her personality has changed completely. And I'm so proud of that.
When I was young graduate, I was well mentored, and I saw the advantage to be mentored. So I said, let me mentor someone. I've been in a mentorship program since Cycle 1. I was a mentor to the 3 young ladies, and Bunch 2, I'm also a mentor to the 2 young ladies. My mentee is Winnie Usiri and Bella Prosperous. We interact with the other mentors, like Dr. Mia is a mentor. She has her mentee, and she's my friend. We've been friends for a long time. So we joined forces, me and her, and our mentees. And apart from me mentoring my mentees and her mentoring her mentee, we usually meet after every 3 months. My mentees, they learn from Dr. Mia, and Dr. Mia's mentee learn from us. So that's how we go about it. TAWAH, you can reach out to more young people. There is a lot of young people wandering around. They don't know which way to go. This is just the beginning. Let's go together. Let's do more. Let's do it.
I have been in mentoring program. This is the second time that I've been here in this program. The first time I was a mentee, and this time I am a mentor. I think TAWAH should visit more universities and every representative there. When the students know about TAWAH, what TAWAH is, what TAWAH do, and why mentoring program, I think it will be easy for them to join. It is not easy to be a mentor. Either it is not hard to be a mentor. As long as you have a heart of helping someone, you can do it.
I can see Emilia as a person who can maybe become a very great person in future because of the dedication that she has. And I have seen her for the past 2 years. She's doing a lot of great things. I can say a lot of big things. She applied for one of the challenge and she got in, and she went on. She pitched in front of people, and right now she's going to pitch in front of investors in 2 weeks to come. Dear Emilia, you are a star, so keep on shining.
This program was made possible by huge support from our funders, Simba Cement Company and ITV Media. We say thank you so much for supporting us, and we are also super duper grateful for the support we received from all our mentors. And we say thank you to all our mentors, and we encourage you to continue mentor another group. And to our graduating mentees, you can become a mentor and mentor somebody else. And as we are closing this program this year, it's also a starting for another cycle.